Iraqis just voted, but most voters aren't holding their breath for change. It could take weeks or months before a new government is formed, yet international players are still watching closely. Here's why. The US-led invasion in 2003 toppled dictatorship, triggering a civil war and the rise of extremist groups. But after years of conflict, Iraq is now a different place. Violence has subsided and the economy is back on track. And even amid major regional turmoil, Iraq has largely stayed out of trouble. For once, the country is experiencing a rare period of political stability and developmental progress. But this stability could soon be tested, regardless of the election outcome. Let's look at three geopolitical factors that could play a part. First, the Iranian influence. Tehran exerts power in Baghdad through its Shiite parties that play a role in appointing prime ministers, including current Premier Mohammed Shia al-Sudani. Iran's axis of resistance in Lebanon and Yemen was largely demolished by Israel last year. It also lost a major ally with last year's overthrow of Bashar al-Assad in Syria. But Iraq continues to be a stronghold of pro-Iran militias. Popular Mobilization Forces, for example, a powerful umbrella organization that has many Iran-backed Shia armed groups. IMF-linked allies sent drones to Saudi Arabia and the UAE in 2021 and 22 and killed 3 US service members at the Jordan-Syria border last year. This election is seen as a litmus test to see how much influence Tehran-backed political factions and militias still have. Second, security challenges remain. Despite declining violence, the Islamic State of Iraq and the Levant remains active in several governorates. Over the last year, Turkey continued its military campaign against the Kurdistan Workers' Party in the north, and tribal violence remains a concern in the south. Third, the US is keeping a close eye. There has always been a desire in Washington to reduce Iranian influence in Iraq, but now may be a good opportunity, with Iran weakened and Iraqi leaders choosing pragmatism. Mark Savaya, US Special Envoy to Iraq, recently insisted on the importance of a fully sovereign Iraq, free from malign external interference, including from Iran and its proxies. The US has also sanctioned Iraqis accused of helping Tehran evade its sanctions. Meanwhile, it strengthened its economic presence in the country through contracts in oil technology and healthcare. Washington also maintains about 2,500 troops in Iraq as part of the international coalition against jihadist group Islamic State. Wrapping it up, for years Iraq has navigated a delicate balancing act between Tehran and Washington. But a large part of Iraqi society welcomes this period of calm. For them, the pressing concerns are corruption, poor infrastructure, and falling public services, issues they want fixed.